Dreams. Dreaz. Dreaz? Dreams? Dreams without the M. Dreaz. Dreaz. So it's like it had two E's. Dreaz. Got it. All right, Sharp versus Dreaz. Dreaz making his debut on the stream. Sharp has played a few times before. Right off the bat, these guys feeling a little bit speedier. This is a best of 5, Sharp versus Dreaz. For 50 bucks, nice air dribble bump is end up getting a first goal here. So Sharp, history on the stream. Let me go find his name over here. He's actually only played 2 matches. He's only played 2 matches, despite I think I have these people ordered on the most money they've made in prize pools. I think he made 40 or so dollars off of his first show match, as Dreaz puts on his first goal of the entirety of the stream. Got a shiny little octane here. Both these guys rocking the shiny octanes. So Sharp has played in, I think, in one of our gauntlets, as well as maybe just a straight up 1v1. Sharp beat Gino, and that was a $5 prize pool. And then, oh no, Sharp lost to Gino. No. That was Sharp is 1 and 2 on stream. Has lost to Gino, who we saw play earlier today to start the night. And he has played Semi-Kiss. That's actually where he made his debut. So if you guys remember a long time ago, Semi-Kiss used to be dominant on the stream. He was our first challenger for Kinsei, who, you know, was undefeated for the longest time. Kinsei showed up on stream, came undefeated as well, and then we timed their battle with each other, the Feer, you know, belt match, and Kinsei took it away. I mean, unless they want more. So yeah, Kinsei took Semi-Kiss down, and then Semi-Kiss's next matchup was with a new computer, and he played Sharp in what was supposed to be a best of 5. But Sharp won the first 2 games, and Semi-Kiss said he had computer issues, was gonna come back, but never did. So Sharp ended up getting the victory by default after going up 2-0. And that was the last we ever saw of Semi-Kiss. So Sharp sent Semi-Kiss to the Shadow Realm. Quite an impressive feat, considering Semi-Kiss had been like 7-0 up until those 2 games before that. But Dreaz, brand new on the stream. Both these guys top 10. Sharp, when he played on the stream before, was hanging around, you know, the 50 range. But now, sitting at number 5 on the leaderboard. And Dreaz at 10. These 2 guys are tied up. Computer issues. Yeah, I mean, he got a new computer, and who knows, man? Maybe the computer issues really did just time up with his poor performance, but we literally never saw him again. I've never seen him on Steam ever again. It's not like he just left hanging out with us. He seemingly quit the game completely, which is very interesting. But we got a good game on our hands. These guys playing very fast. 2-2 halfway through the game here. Sharp with a nice lob. Keeping the pressure on. Trying to get boost starvation on Dreaz, who's doing a good job of picking up pads and staying healthy here. Neither of these guys giving each other any space. Dreaz tracing Sharp down. Now Sharp chasing Dreaz down. Going for these demos. What's going on, Snuggles? We got a top 10 matchup here. Sharp versus Dreaz, setting up another air dribble bump. And that is going to work. These air dribble bumps working out for Sharp. As Dreaz just gets caught staring, knows he can't get up or he'll just get bumped. Tries to get it on the latter end of the play, but is unable to. This kickoff goal, though, will give Sharp a second goal. I forgot I said though, but he's actually in the lead now, 4-2. Coronavirus near your town. 3 died. That's no good, man. Luckily, coronavirus not here in Rocket League is not a thing that exists on the pitch. Maybe going for a pinch goal. Sharp sets up a dribble here. Ends up going for his flick a little too late. Dreaz handed over possession. Minute 48 left. This week, 50-50 is going to result in a 5th goal. Sharp. Good plan. Always taking that risk when going for a double jump or flip 50-50 or challenge. If you don't get a good hit, you're going to find yourself flying away from the play. Sharp stays on the ground and is able to get a 5th goal. Minute 32 left, and the stream veteran, who has found himself not only on this stream but also on Johnny Boys, is no newcomer to playing with a little bit of pressure. Up 6-2 in this game number 1. Put on hand sanitizer, so you're automatically immortal. Yes, everyone knows that. Another kickoff goal here for Sharp, as he's going to make this game start to feel like a blowout. Actually gets to the kickoff a little bit late. Dreaz pushing it into him. Kickoff possession for Dreaz. Nice powerful shot. Sharp unable to get there. Gets back a kickoff goal of his own. Dreaz going to need a few kickoff goals if he wants to entertain the idea of staying in it in this game number 1. Newcomers to the stream today are all 0-1 in their first games, so nothing too bad for Dreaz, nothing to get too scared about. Kali lost his first game, came back and won the series, so what a massive flip reset. We have to save that. Eight to 3 for Sharp, who is a CRL player for LSU. So you guys can catch him on weekdays playing for those boys. Pretty sure they have a really good team. We just missed out on making the LAN, pretty sure, but Sharp slams this ball off the backboard, and it's just an easy carry for Dreaz. All the newcomers who played today, at least, Snaz giving us a preview of his show match to come, which is big words, as he plans to play Kinsei tomorrow, who's undefeated on stream. Dreaz, air dribble, headed to the back of the wall. Still looking for that bump, isn't able to get it. Going for the full reset. Sharp's taking it to the air like people had not been taking it to the air. Huge pre-jump read by Dreaz. Actually works out in slowing this down, but I'm not going to get him. Oh my goodness, Dreaz is all over on the pre-jumps right now. With 10 seconds left and 4 goals to get, maybe being a little bit riskier. Gonna try and put a last one in. Sharp pinches it towards his side. This ball actually does stay up and is shootable, but cleared away. 8 to 4 in favor of the veteran of the stream, who's really only playing his 4th show match. I would have thought these guys would have played more. Game number 2. Sharp with a commanding first game victory. Both these guys, as mentioned by Rest Repo, playing insanely fast. Noticeable compared to our previous games. Of course, let's not call it too early for those other guys, as they've been surprised before, or we've been surprised before when they go up against, you know, someone else. Gino, someone who maybe we counted out a little bit at first, but has knocked down Sharp before. So just because these guys seemingly play way faster doesn't necessarily mean they're going to win every show match they show up in. But Dreaz is able to put the first 2 goals of game number 2. Important, he's following the script we have set out for today, which is for our newcomer to just mess up in the first game and come back and control the second game. This flick saved high by Dreaz. Gonna have to save another attempt, but Sharp just misses. Needs to put some pressure on this ball to avoid a counterattack goal, but actually the pinch with Dreaz ends up putting it almost directly in the net. Easy finish for Dreaz. Sharp not having much to do after that miss off the back wall. When taking power shots in 1v1s, you cannot afford to hit back wall. You have to hit either post or inside the net and force a save, but hitting back wall and starting a counterattack right away is no good. Sharp with an interesting attack here that ends up getting a goal. Sharp just lets the ball roll way far in front of him. I don't think Dreaz can see how far away Sharp is. Did not expect a quick rolling shot. I don't think he knew that Sharp wasn't directly behind the ball. By the time Sharp makes back the ground, he's going fast. He's able to just roll a ball right past Dreaz. Soft 50-50. Good touch by Sharp here to not overhit this ball. Jump up, touches as soft as he can on this 50-50, so he's able to get this second touch. Really good play here by Sharp. Kickoff win for Dreaz is going to erase what was a very nice goal for Sharp. And Sharp gets it right back. These guys trading kickoffs. You can tell when someone's good when they go for like that linkaroo. That's what I like to say, the linkaroo like flip. You guys remember that like special flip that you had to do to like beat Linkaroo's challenge? A lot of people are doing that for kickoffs nowadays, it seems, and like it's only the top level people. Nice play by Dreaz. Gets a little flip reset pinch on the ground to set up another attempt here as he forces out a save from Sharp. Sharp's got to sit there and watch and just hope that the placement isn't perfect, but with these top 10 guys, the placement is always perfect. This Dreaz goes up 5-3. Dreaz making it 6-3, kickoff goal. Currently has the kickoff goal edge. Sharp going to set up an opportunity on the wall, ends up bringing it down, and Dreaz makes that quick read. Able to dunk it away. Sharp setting up another opportunity. I think he kind of luck boxed into a demo here. I do not think he was going for this demo. In fact, I think Dreaz was maybe going for a demo himself. Gets demoed, and Sharp's able to make it a deficit of 2. Dreaz going for the slow kickoff. I think that was probably intentional to try and, you know, bait Sharp into giving him the ball, but Sharp does well to square himself behind that ball and make sure that kickoff heads to Dreaz's side. Dreaz going to set a reset here as he grabs boost. These two feeling each other out. Certainly more willing to take it into the air than our previous show match participants. Dreaz currently feeling the benefits of dinner as it soaks in, says Rest Repo. Little chip pass to Sharp is just going to get possession away, and a sick dribble comes out from our boy Sharp as he takes a nice long shot on net after a 50-50. It's going to get him his 5th goal as he reduces the lead by even more. Dreaz a little bit too focused on stealing that boost, ends up giving an opportunity for a long shot. Dreaz, you already told me how to say it, needs to stop the bleeding here. Going for a bump air dribble. Didn't take it very high, but that does mean he has a quick recovery. Going for a reverse challenge here. Sharp trying to get some vision around the ball to see what to do. Lex just put it in the corner. Start an air dribble. As the flip reset, isn't going to use it, going to wait to use it as a pinch on the ground and gets the shot. Oh my goodness. These guys are showing us some insane shots. Nice flip reset. Uses the wave dash on the ground to get the pinch to put it top corner. Dreaz actually does a pretty good job to almost get a save on it, but not going to happen. Sharp with low boost, trying to keep possession of the ball off kickoff. Does get his plans completely read as Dreaz resets it and grabs boost. Sharp is able to grab a demo, tries to pass it to himself off the wall. Likes to play it a little bit slow to bait Dreaz in, and it's the perfect tempo for this play. Setting the ball back up to center. If he hits this ball right away, Dreaz has an easy save, is set up in a good position to take it away. But Sharp does a great job to take a couple beats and bait Dreaz in. He's rewarded with his 7th goal. So this is top 10 Steam or all in 1v1. This is all in 1v1. I think most of the top 10, if not all of the top 10, is on Steam. So technically it is top 10 Steam. But it is just top 10 world anyways. Man. Sharp able to stop a flip reset goal here. Counter attack for his 8th. Sharp, a little bit of a backflip in front of the net, in front of the ball here. Dreaz able to grab the boost, but Sharp taking him for a literal ride. Dreaz nice bump is going to get him his 7th goal. Sharp trying to literally put Dreaz on his back, ends up playing a little bit slow, and Dreaz bumps him out. Gets a goal. Nice kickoff win for Dreaz. Should give him his 8th. Good placement, bottom corner. It's going to be 8-8 in a very crucial game number 2. If Dreaz does not pull this one off, he's letting Sharp go to match point. Dreaz looking for his first win on stream and is going to get a lead here with a 9th goal. Lots of kickoff goals in this series. I think Dreaz is leading in them. I'd have to double check and count them all, but it feels like Dreaz getting the better of Sharp off kickoffs. But both of them trading Sharp an opportunity here. Nice quick play. The placement of these top 10 guys is insane. Nice bounce dribble here. Dreaz flipping puts him pretty far away from the play. Sharp makes that read and is able to put it right off the top crossbar. Absolutely incredible by these guys. .25 seconds left, and Dreaz gets another kickoff goal to erase the hard work from Sharp. I'm surprised we aren't seeing these guys mix up the kickoff more and, you know, maybe go for some fakes on these diagonal kickoffs. Sharp did just mix the kickoff up. As I say it, I call it. He tried to play it a little bit slow. See if he could bait Dreaz into setting him up for a shot. But down 10-9, Sharp has no choice but to go for this ball and actually is able to connect with it on a backflip. But Dreaz will end the game here, surely. And put an 11th goal on net to make it 1-1. Following the script as we wrote, just like all the newcomers are supposed to, lose the first game, win the second. Dreaz, game number 2, 11-9. Dom? I don't think he's going to go Dom. I don't think one's players play Dom much. I don't know why he would switch to Fennec when it's like the same thing, but that's what I'm going to go with. The answer is an Octane. What? He lied to us. Or was he playing a different Octane? I can't tell. Maybe he didn't like the setup of that Octane. Whatever it is, he obviously had it right as he puts on his first goal of game 3. I don't know what he changed. He still has a shiny Octane if you ask me, but maybe somehow this shiny Octane is different than the other shiny Octane. (1-0) to Dreaz. These guys playing at a quick pace. Chip off the wall for Sharp. Sets up a nice dribble pop But Dreaz is there to stop it out. His counterattack boomer is into the corner. Looking to try and clip Sharp on the demo. Sharp doing a really good job of grabbing all the boosts, keeping Dreaz starved, but unable to make the finish of the play. Dreaz back in control. Quick challenge here by Sharp. This ball up fast. Play by Dreaz to push this away. This chip up will lead to a shot that Sharp needs to retreat for, and Dreaz does a good job of taking his boost. Sharp's been keeping some of his own. Dreaz may be unaware that Sharp is still rocking 27 boost, and this air dribble bump by Sharp is so consistent for him. I'm forgetting, I'm trying to save like every goal of significance, but these are all really nice. Has worked for him every time he's went for it. Surprised we're not seeing him go for it every time down. Gets a nice kickoff goal to take the lead back. 2-1 to Sharp. Missed kickoff by Sharp. That's good to recover and not give away possession. Dreaz air dribble himself. Going for the air dribble bump, but isn't able to connect. Sharp's counterattack should be easy. 3-1. Dreaz trying to say whatever you can do, I can do better, but does not succeed. Sharp's patience ends up getting him the counterattack goal, just waiting on the ground. One of the keys of that air dribble bump is trying to force out your person into jumping in the air. I think they can't be able to just sit on the ground as a good fake from Sharp that Dreaz is unable to recover from. Gets him his 4th goal. Well, guys, this is where the script ends. There's no way to know what happens next. Dreaz air dribble, fairly unthreatening. If he ends up taking it over Sharp, then Sharp will just let it bounce off the backboard. And if he ends up dropping it low enough, then it's going to be easy for Sharp to challenge. So that's why these guys start doing things like their air dribble bumps, but good power shot from Dreaz after Sharp trying his best to maintain possession, does a half flip to set the ball out to mid. And a good power shot makes him pay. Sharp finding himself in an awkward spot. Big fakes from Dreaz isn't going to be able to lead into a goal, and actually ends up leading into a goal on himself despite getting Sharp with the fake. An OK comes out from Dreaz. Thought he had him there for a second, ended up faking Sharp into just a better position to challenge him. Getting that 5th goal, Sharp up quick to stop out Dreaz's possession, who's going to catch and dribble here. Opportunity to do whatever he wants. Sharp with a little bit of the monkey challenge. Doesn't work out. Is able to stop the initial play, but gets a little bit greedy near Dreaz's goal, trying to get a 6th. Ends up giving back a 3rd. Interesting challenges from Sharp, though, that have been working so far this game is to just, you know, not brainlessly, because really any option that you choose has a strategy to it, but he's kind of been like unrelentingly challenging on those dribbles for Dreaz. And I think Dreaz is expecting like a fake challenge or two, which so far he has yet to show, but Dreaz puts a couple kickoff goals in to just tie this one back up. Sorry, I'm coughing occasionally off mic. Fake kickoff is almost read by Dreaz, almost able to put it directly on net. Sharp stays patient and starts a dribble. This flick is gonna work. Dreaz shadowing just a little bit too close to Sharp here, realizing too late and he needs to rush back to net. Big kickoff loss by Sharp. Should be an easy clap by Dreaz. Dreaz taking it pretty slow there, almost too slow, but secures it. Interesting kickoff win. Nice recovery by Dreaz to wave dash off that kickoff landing. Sharp trying to rush the ball over Dreaz, but Dreaz getting a nice low challenge. Gonna set up a chip for himself, a little bit of a fake. Gets stopped out. Dreaz handing over possession, and Sharp handing it right back, but now the counterattack goal will be in as these two trade back and forth. You take the ball. No, you take the ball. Okay, I'll take the ball. I'll go score. You're right. I muted myself. I was coughing and I unmuted myself. That was a sick Doomsy dish, is essentially what I said. I didn't want to cough into the mic. I forgot to unmute myself. Dreaz with a nice pop over Sharp. If he gets a quick recovery here, might be able to score. He's actually able to almost force Sharp into an own goal. Sharp, I think, almost feigning that he has a little boost, or at the very least just trying to maintain as much as he can, knowing that Dreaz is going to be trying to suffocate him in his half here. Letting this ball dribble and try and bait Dreaz into making a weak challenge. Almost does so, forces out a tough save. Good foresight from Dreaz to jump over that demo attempt. Ooh, quick read. Little backflip attempt by Dreaz. Nice shot here. Dreaz making a dangerous challenge, but does a perfect job of getting up, getting right in front of where Sharp plans on chipping it past, and very importantly, setting up his car so that he has a quick recovery afterwards. Not flipping, just turning his car ever so slightly forward to get a good shield on the challenge, and then right back on his wheels. Nice backflip shot to tie it up. 8-8, 20 seconds left. Game number 3. Low 50-50 challenge goes in Sharp's favor as he's got 100 boost and starts an air dribble here. Goes for the low 50-50, but is unable to recover from it nicely. Low boost for Dreaz. As he chips this one up, is going to try and maybe keep this one alive. He's going to let it die. He says, I'd rather do it in overtime. Zero boost situation is not good for me. Sharp with the slow kickoff, electing to start mixing this up, but Dreaz, nice challenge, does not give Sharp any breathing room, and is able to get this 9th goal. Both of these guys have been going for these quick challenges, and both of them have been working on each other. Nice 50-50 by Dreaz to get game number 3. Party was destroyed. That's okay. We don't need a party. We're all in the game already. Sharp beat Dreaz game. That was game 3. Alright. I think Dreaz actually is following the script. I'd have to go back and remember every single game, but I think whoever wins the first game then loses the next 2 games. The difference is, in our first matchup, I think the person reverse swept or whatever, you know, like won every single game after losing the first. I think that's called a gentleman's sweep. Whereas in our next game, that was not the case. Yes, if this follows the same as last match, Sharp will win the next 2. Game number 4. 2-1 in favor of Dreaz. Close game though. Won in overtime by Dreaz. Nice demo by Sharp. Gets in the goal number 1. Sticking to the script is Sharp with this first goal. Sharp trying to low 50-50 at midfield. Didn't seem to work, but his patience pays off as Dreaz is unable to finish it. This first flick sent high. Another flick also sent high. Pretty good way to abuse Dreaz for having no boost in net, but Sharp electing with no boost himself to just let the play reset. This dribble stopped out by Sharp, not giving each other any space. Flick high, a little bit of a fake. Dreaz has to reset. No boost himself. Demo here needs to get the ball back on net as fast as he can, but with the ball rolling away, he's going to have to find a creative way. Starts a dribble of his own. Nice flick. Fairly standard, but we got to love it. Sharp caught in no man's land due to the demo. Not sure where to set up his shadow. Ends up setting it and coming to challenge at the wrong time. We went back to director mode. I'll let it run in director mode for a bit and see if that's any good. Dreaz setting up an air dribble of his own. Not able to get the double tap. Sharp's pinch on his own half gives possession again to Dreaz. Sharp in a shadow position. Trying for a, not so much an air dribble demo, it's just a bump on the way into the net, but doesn't work. Sharp's favorite tool cannot be used against him, apparently. I'd like to see Sharp go back to the air dribble bump as much as he can. I can't believe Dreaz comes out with a save here. Sharp putting a flick, forcing a backflip save from Dreaz right in front of the net. Those 50-50s end up inside the goal 90% of the time. I feel Dreaz finds some way to keep it out. Nice power shot from Sharp. A nice rolling chip shot to the top corner. He's going to force out a weak save from Dreaz. And Sharp will be able to clean it up. Low scoring game in this game 4. Not as many kickoff goals, but of course... Oh, never mind. I'm not lying, as this one is saved away. Dreaz low boost defensive situation. Forced to fly up in the air, needs to clear this ball far enough to reset it, and he does. Sharp coming off the ceiling now. Going for the flip reset. Dreaz with the insane pre-jump. Dreaz has been absolutely legendary with the pre-jumps on these aerial attempts by Sharp. He just instantly knows it's going high, takes himself to the ceiling, or takes himself high and is able to stop these out every time. Dreaz maybe getting just a little bit too greedy going for that back corner boost. Does give up a third goal, but those pre-jump saves are just wild. Good kickoff from Sharp. Gonna give a second goal. Just a little bit of a mix-up. I don't know if he was trying to play it slow or just missed his flip, I think. Dreaz 50-50 at midfield. Forces Sharp back to grab boost. Good recovery by Sharp after the lost 50-50 in order to prevent the goal. Dreaz electing to not go for the Jimsy dish here. Sharp pops it up to him. Nice flick as Sharp gets a little panicky and lets in a third goal. Good constant pressure by Dreaz. Sharp hoping that he's going to go for a chip shot on net. Just throws his zero boost car up in front. But Dreaz plays it slow and gets rewarded with the third goal. 3-3. Dreaz on match point here. Up 2 games to 1. That's an opportunity to end the whole show match in the next minute. Nice power shot. Sharp just on his back foot for the past 2 minutes of gameplay. 0 boost. Tries his best to double jump pop that up, but when he doesn't succeed, puts himself out of position. Dreaz is going to make him pay. 4-3 to Dreaz. Kickoff lost, but a rush to the boost gives Dreaz possession. Ooh, weak touch from Dreaz. Gives Sharp an opportunity, but the recovery is there, leaving no window to shoot. Dreaz now up with a minute left. No need to rush, but maybe gets a little bit too confident. I think just trying to play a little bit of keep away on Sharp, but Sharp does well to stay close with him and get a nice double jump pop. Long shot here. 4-4 with a minute left. This kickoff goal stopped out by Sharp. Good play to use his 12 boosts and a wave dash to make back up that ground. Dreaz trying to start an air dribble here. Does not include any bumps or any flip resets. And that kind of stuff just doesn't seem to score anymore as he ends up bringing that air dribble a little bit too close to the ground. Sharp's able to save it without coming up too high, which means quick recovery. And quick play from Sharp. 30 seconds left. If Dreaz wants to end it in game 4, he's going to need at least one more goal in the next 23 seconds. A nice bounce dribble started. Goes for the catch. His side flip flick is weak though, but with 13 seconds left, he's got boost and possession. Nice flip reset. Uses the flip early and is ended up handing the ball away. Must have been in desperation mode. 2 seconds left. Was going to need a dribble there. Ends up getting bumped. Sharp wins game number 4. Game 5. Another game 5. Something our $50 and 150 prize pool, or 150 PPs, definitely deserve. And that's what we're getting. Dreaz versus Sharp. Both these guys floundering a little bit in front of Sharp's net. Ball will finally clear out, and this long shot will just give over possession. Bounce dribble started from Dreaz. Quick challenge from Sharp. Dreaz takes a long shot that will now reset possession. A long shot coming back from Sharp. Dreaz is good to intercept that and stop that out, dodging, I think, a bump on the wall. Sharp with a demo on his own half on Dreaz. Get a nice reset here. Has an opportunity to set up any kind of dribble he wants. He's maybe going to try and bait Dreaz in here. Dreaz with the double fake challenge. Gets Sharp to pop it up and save it away. Good play from him. As he resets it to the wall. 100 boost. Ball up the wall. He's going to continue to take this as an aerial attack despite not working before. This time does the smart move and elects to 50-50 it on the ground as opposed to try and sneak it in above. Nice flick here from Sharp. 2 score on the counter attack though. These air dribbles not working for Dreaz. Fake challenge does not convince Sharp to panic and get rid of the ball. What's going on, Josh? Sharp, weak flick on that. First goal coming after a full minute 30. Second goal coming 10 seconds after that. As Sharp gets a little greedy in Dreaz's half. Trying to start a dribble, but ends up just popping up an assist or a long shot. Sharp gonna get a kickoff goal here. Dreaz tried his best to stop what was a great kickoff from Sharp, but was unable to. Not much to do there in terms of slowing that one down. So 3 goals come firing out after 4 goals, I should say, come firing out after a very stagnant first couple minutes of this game. Make it 5 goals? All right. 5 goals in 20 seconds. Whereas we had the first minute 30 with 0. These guys playing for $50, and most of all, pride, right? To know that you won on Feer RL stream. Nice save away. Sharp. Interesting choice to not set up a dribble and maintain possession for that. Ends up getting to the ball a little bit late and is forced to just pop it and give possession over to Dreaz. Sharp low boost, needs to retreat. Huge flick will force out a save, and the boost starvation usually starts from here, but Sharp doing a good enough job of convincing Dreaz to not steal his corner boost, and he will end up getting scored on because of it. Sharp tying it up 3-3. Dreaz a little bit too afraid to venture into the corner, thinking that maybe Sharp could play that rebound off his backboard quickly. But not stealing the boost ends up enabling Sharp to get the 3rd goal of the game, or his 3rd goal of the game. Dreaz not setting up at midfield correctly. Something he could not afford to do. Ends up hitting the ball back into his own half, but did not want to compromise on picking up the 100 boost. Sharp making the read that he was going to do that. He's able to come in and steal it away. Sharp has changed his kickoff noticeably, as we talked about after that game 2. That had such an insane amount of kickoff goals. Sharp is going for the delay kickoff now in order to make sure he's not losing these into his net over and over again. As Dreaz ties it right back up at 4. Just doing a good job of stealing boosts and keeping the pressure on. Sharp maybe going for a bump or trying to make some play in the corner, but does not succeed. Maybe just trying to go for the boost himself and doesn't get there in time. Play on the wall. Nice bounce setup. Good fake opportunity, but Dreaz does a good enough job of staying in front of the potential option. Sharp needs to take that boost in the corner. Might end up getting a goal scored on him because of it. Almost. As that air dribble bump was not centered on the goal enough. The wall was able to help in defense there. Under boost for Sharp and Dreaz. Dreaz trying to set up something in midfield, afraid of the demo. Does a double jump. Oh my goodness, what is that color of that boost at 100? What's going on? Okay, everything's back to normal. Maybe I've just never seen someone sit with 100 boost for that long. 1 minute left, 4-4. Game number 5, Sharp on the attack here. His weak flick is stopped out, and his strong shot is also stopped out. But Dreaz certainly using up his boost to make this play. This high pop is unable to put anything on threatening, but Dreaz getting a little complacent coming up on this wall, thinking he has all the time in the world to set up a play for himself. Grabs his 100 boost and just thinks he's in control, thinks he's behind this ball and ready to 50 it if he needs to, but ball just comes off the wall far enough. But Sharp is able to get his 5th goal. Dreaz trying to make this a kickoff goal. Doesn't succeed, but is able to steal some boost. Not able to keep the pressure on and almost concedes a 6th goal here. Dangerously playing with this ball in front of his net, tripping it up to entice Sharp in. Almost succeeded, but with 0 boost and missing the ball. Sharp has absolutely no incentive to come force this ball in. Should waste as much time as possible and does. Forces Dreaz back to the ball. 6-4, 22 seconds left. It's looking like Sharp is going to win. Sharp's delayed kickoff is actually going to lose him a goal. As 20 seconds left with 1 goal left. Sharp had been sticking to that delayed kickoff and it had been working for him in preventing kickoff goals. This time it ends up being the reason he gets scored on. But 6-5, this pressure downfield might be all Sharp needs. 6 seconds left, just popping it high, trying to waste that time. Good pop by Dreaz. With 2 seconds left, he needs to get under this ball and take this long shot. That's not going to do it! And he's out of the match. Oh.
Dreaz needing to catch up to that ball and hit a strong shot on net is unable to do it. Was just caught in a terrible spot, couldn't take a flip shot, needed to use everything he could just to make up the ground to cover that open net, unable to get the power on it to tie back up game number 5, and Sharp does win, giving him the oof. In chat, the script, unfortunately, was too strong, says Rest Repo. Ooh! Big win for Sharp, $50 win for Sharp. Thanks for Dreaz and Sharp for coming on stream today. Thanks for everybody donating to the prize pool and making this so awesome for these guys. Appreciate all you. I'm coming back. I'm back now, guys. Congrats. Congrats to Sharp.